Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and for today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the Stonemaier game, Rolling Realms. So this is one that I've kind of known was coming for a little longer than normal. Usually, Jamie doesn't like to announce the actual games too far in advance, but this one was a little bit different since it was kind of something totally different because it was a roll and write game that Jamie kind of designed with some help from the fans originally during the pandemic of 2020 to kind of, I don't know, just try something different. So, and I don't think he originally planned on making it into its own game, but from what I've seen, this looks really neat. It's a lot nicer than just printing off some sheets of paper. So it looks like we've got some, what do we got here? The rules here, and then we got the solo version, Solitaire Mini Golf. I'm really looking forward to trying that out. I really like golf. That's one of the things I like outside of board games. I'm not sure exactly how the mini golf will work. It's a little interesting. Weird. This is more paper than mini golf, so it's not something you can really fill in with markers like I think the rest of this is. If you've seen Silver and Gold or played Silver and Gold, you know that the cards are some of the erasable marker ones, and I believe that's what this mostly is. This feels like paper, so I don't know for sure how this is going to work, if you have to actually fill this in or not. I guess we'll eventually find out. That looks pretty neat. Nice artwork on the back. Interesting artwork, actually. Wonder if there are some Easter eggs there. I'm sure there will. I'm sure there are. I see one right here. There's a mech. It'll be interesting to kind of go through those as I play that solo version. So then we've got some cards here. So it looks like there's that mech I was talking about. Yeah, we got the, should be able to open these up pretty nicely. There we go. Always love when, oh shoot. Always love when it's those type. They're a lot easier to open than the ones without the little strip that you can open. Ooh, here we go. So yeah, these are definitely like the cards from Silver and Gold, where you can write on them, and I believe he made it so you can write on both sides. I don't know that you actually have to. Wow, these are right off the bat. They are, because they're front and back, they're sticking to each other pretty well. So might take a few plays of being able to move them around or shuffle them if you want to, because they're pretty sticky, stuck together here right off the bat. But I think they should be fine kind of once you get them separated that first time. All the writing on these are nice and large, or large enough, I believe. I know some of his games have a little smaller writing, a little harder to see, but these are quite clear, and the artwork on them is very nice. Their thickness is just right. We got some nice, so we got the different holes. You must have to try to do different things on each turn, so that'll be interesting to see how that solo variant plays. Not always into solo games, but I think roll and writes are kind of the one thing that over, I don't know, the last few years are probably what I've played the most solo, or any blank and writes. They're just a lot easier to play solo, and they're also really quick, which I think helps. So we got Tapestry here, which if you've watched some of my other videos know is my favorite game of all time, so I'll probably always be playing with this one, or at least the first time I play, this will be one of them for sure. We got some more of the solo ones, and we've got Between Two Castles. Nice backs on them. I like the color green. That's also my favorite color, so this is shaping up to maybe be one of my favorite roll and writes. And we got Euphoria. I like that these are all very different colors, and they stick out from each other pretty well. And we got Scythe, Wingspan, Between Two Castles, Charterstone, My Little Scythe, Pendulum. Ooh, that looks interesting. Got the little sand timers on there. Viticulture. Also nice. And the Society, which I believe is also Red Rising. So, yeah, this must be something each player gets. There's a couple of these different cards, I believe. So, yeah, these all look really nice. I think there's 6 copies of each of these ones. I believe they're all the same. All the different prior games that Stonemaire's released. Ooh, actually, I look at it. Yeah, they're all different colors, which is nice. Makes it easy to separate them, keep them separated. And everyone can kind of have their favorite color. It's not just green. I just happened to get lucky and pick my favorite color first to look at. See, and then we got some of these. Well, these aren't actually interesting. These are not as stuck together as those ones. Interesting. So yeah, those other ones were a lot more stuck together. Oh, it was oh, yep. Nice. And then it looks like we've got some black cloth type things to wipe off your boards with. Not that large. They've got 2 different feeling sides. This one's kind of a little thicker, and this one must be the side you use to wipe things off with. So yeah, I got 6 of those. I think that'll be nice. I know for when we play silver and gold, we usually just use like a paper towel or something to wipe those off, so that'll be nice to just have that already in the box. Then we got some markers here. Let's try these. Jamie was saying that they come off easily and have a fine tip, which it looks like these do. And the marker top came off pretty well, secured back on. So yeah, I think that works well. Let's try. Let's see how they write on here. I don't know what you actually have to do here. Let's just circle, make some marks on it. I think it writes pretty well. Yeah. And it wipes off really nicely as well. Nice. So yeah, I think those markers will be pretty nice, and they're also quite thick. They're not like sometimes you get some smaller markers which are hard to hold, at least for me. I've got some bigger hands, so it's always nice when you have something that you can easily grip. And last but not least, probably the most important thing with this game, I was excited to, because I know Jamie always likes to put something in the game that is kind of a neat factor or something that stands out. So I figured with this game it'd be the dice, and I was really satisfied with what I've seen from these dice. They're blue and green, which are 2 of my favorite colors, and then I like how the pips are kind of that hexagon that he uses in a lot of his games, which is really neat. And then I also like that everyone kind of has their own dice in a way because of how the different colors mix together. They actually rolled pretty nice. I wasn't sure. I thought they were, when you get to using bigger dice, sometimes they maybe don't roll as well, especially 6-sided dice. But they seem to roll just fine. Awesome. So yeah, that is everything inside Rolling Realms. I think the dice are probably my favorite part, but everything in the game looks very neat. I love the colors in it. I love how the markers feel in the hand, and from what I did there, was writing down, it seemed to work really well. And I also look forward to playing the solo variant. Have you checked out Rolling Realms? Did you play one of the first times when it was still in the process of being designed originally? Not really designed to be a game, but just as a thing to do. Otherwise, that's everything inside Rolling Realms. If you have any questions on the game, please leave a comment below. Otherwise, check out our other unboxing videos for more content. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to keep on nibbling.